Give it to me like.
Hey. So I'm turning over a new leaf. I'm going to be like Justin, and I'm going to wait like an hour before I start. So, hello, everyone. Hello, Sly Angel. Sweet Misery. 30 other people. How are y'all doing? Do. Do I need to talk slower? Hey, Charlie. What's up? Guys, I can't even fill up time for 45 minutes. I can't even do it. My question is, does anyone follow Alicia Michelle on TikTok? This girl has me in tears every fucking video. And someone had made a comment right before I went live, like 20 minutes before I went live. So I got a notification. So I'm like, what was my comment? So I went back and I looked, and it was from November, and I wrote to her, "You are the strongest woman I have ever known." And I was like, why would I write that? Like, what's her story? So I looked. Oh my God. I forgot about this girl. She lost her daughter to bullying. But in 2014, her son, a 14-year-old son, had a car accident. He was hit by a car on his bike and he became paralyzed. And in the midst of this, and he suffered a traumatic brain injury, and she has to take care of him every day. And in the midst of all this, I think it was last year, her daughter committed suicide, unalived herself due to bullying. And now her son just passed. And she has 2 other kids. And I'm like, I could not even imagine. Like, in the midst of everything, like, it's hard enough taking care of him, and then you lose your daughter, and then you lose him. I couldn't even imagine. And she's young. She's only like in her I mean, she has 4 kids, so she can't be that young, but she looks like she's in her 20s. And I just could not even imagine. So every time I watch her videos, I just get hysterical. So it's one of those things, maybe I'm supposed to see her video to calm me down before I go live. So maybe that was like a sign. So speaking of signs, let me reiterate a couple of things from last night, because I think there seems to be some misunderstanding. Look, I love my son, okay? And if you look at the comment section from last night, you'll know what I'm talking about. I love my son. I support my son on every path that he takes, just like I do Phoenix and Sage, my twins, if you don't know. And my son preaches to me every day. I'm like, shut up. There's nothing you're going to say. Tell God to come down on you and clean your room. Tell God to come down and give you the strength to put away 45 loads of laundry. You know, we joke around about it, but nobody supports my kids more than I do. I 100% support their paths. I 100% support what they do, who they are as people, how they're growing, and especially Dayton, because I'm all he has. You know, for those of you that don't know, Dayton lost his father in 2022, which is when he turned to religion. And there's a song that was written that is such a good song, and it's called Father in a Bottle. And it's basically for, I think it's Father in a Bottle, but it's basically for a boy who either lost their dad or his dad disappeared, either way. Father in a Bible. I'm sorry, not bottle, Father in a Bible. And that's really what the song is about. So when I first heard the song, I said, Dayton, here, this is for you. So I just want people to understand I love my kid and I absolutely support him. And some people took that I was like brushing him off last night, and I've not names that I normally see. So I think they just kind of took me wrong. So I just wanted to clear the air that, you know, if not for me, my son wouldn't have the path he's on. And even though I'm not a believer, I push him to believe because there's no reason why he shouldn't believe. Your comment got deleted by who? Nothing was deleted on this end. I haven't seen anything be deleted. And he's just, I mean, I'm all he has, and I support him 150%. And if that means that, you know, he founds religion, that's awesome. And I support him 100%. So I just want to clear that up because I do think there was some confusion last night. And from the comments left, I see there was confusion. So I just want to clear that up. So one thing else, Bad Wolf is back. Woo woo. So people need to come the fuck out of hiding because 42 people ain't gonna cut it, people. Not when I see 1,500 in fucking lives with a bunch of morons. Yeah, okay. I cannot believe. Let me just say, some of these people should not be in true crime. Like 100% should never even be in true crime. They don't even know Nancy Disgrace's history and say how wonderful she is. Nancy Grace is a piece of shit. And if you don't know what a lying sack of shit she is, do some research. She's not a good person. She's like Dog the Bounty Hunter in female form, except she has the personality of Nick. She lies about everything. She lies about everybody. Just do some research. Anyone that tells me how good of a person Nancy Grace is doesn't belong being a creator in true crime, because she's a lying piece of shit who caused someone to unalive themselves, got sued for it. She blames people for things that they never even did and does this publicly to millions of viewers. She's a sick fuck. And all she cares about is a fucking paycheck. She is the ultimate tragedy pimp. Always has been. Always will be. Everyone, no, people, Bad Wolf, seriously, the people that I'm seeing in these fucking chats that are like praising her, oh my God, get a clue about who she is. But I was listening to one today about Sebastian. It was nice. It was much better listened to than listening to fucking B. Tim last night, which I couldn't even listen to. But I was listening to one today without Clue, without B. Tim, and it was so much nicer. But the creator really didn't have a clue what she was talking about. And I was surprised that she has over 100,000 subs, because she literally did not understand how true crime works. I was like, wow, So it just made me realize I fucking quit this community. Like, I will never understand it. I just won't. People fucking rally for, like, I don't know, I just feel like everybody's dumb. People rally for fucking scammers, and I don't get it. I just don't. And then they wanna shun people that aren't scammers, and they just love the scammers. It's like, as long as you act dumb, then, you're golden. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna act dumb. Oh, thank you for reminding me, Bedwolf. So, what I posted, thank you, Marie. What I posted on my community wall, those aren't finals, and I thought I wrote that. Those were just the 2 things that I've been working on, okay? Bobby, they're not getting deleted. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Nothing's been deleted. So, those of you that left nasty comments can suck my left, because it's so obvious who you are. And I'm almost getting into tonight's topic, because I am fucking aggravated. Yeah. Bobby, just so you know, I'm looking through the whole chat. Nothing has been deleted. Like, nothing. So I don't know what you're talking about. All right. So this live tonight, Bobby, nothing has been fucking deleted. What the hell are you talking about? I just looked through the whole fucking chat. Nothing has been deleted. Nothing has been deleted, Bobby. Nothing. I just looked through the whole fucking chat. Nothing has been deleted. So you're either full of shit and you're just trying to stir up something, because nothing has been deleted. I just searched through the entire chat. Nothing was deleted. Not one comment from Google, not one comment from my mods. Nothing has been deleted. Show me, email me where it says that your comment was deleted. Email it to me. Show me where it's been deleted, because I just flipped over where I could see all the chat and nothing has been deleted. Nothing. Okay, so send it to me. Email it to me right now and show me where it's been deleted. Bobby, I just looked. There's nothing deleted. Nothing at all. Hey, Kelsey. Email is ENERGIE candles@gmail.com. Bobby, I'm looking. Nothing has been deleted. I'm looking through the entire chat. You got Marie. You said, like to know why all my comments were deleted. Nothing was deleted. As a matter of fact, I'll go one step further. Hold on. Hang on. I will show you. All right. This is the Alyssa Michelle. We're going to start with Sweet Misery. Go straight down. Not a single fucking comment has been deleted. Not one. Not one comment has been deleted. You can see the whole thing. That's the whole chat. Hey, Ash. That's the entire chat. From beginning to now. Not one. So just to prove my point, if I was going to remove a comment, okay? If I delete a comment, that's what it says. And it stays like that. So if I'm scrolling through comments, it'll show me message deleted by Perplexed TC. And if I want to go all the way up here and remove a comment, guess what? Even with more people typing, it still says message deleted. So don't sit here and say, oh my God, it's been deleted when nothing has been fucking deleted. See, it still shows you were deleted here. So cut the bullshit. Like, I'm not fucking aggravated enough as it is. That could be too, Ash. Bobby, send it to me then. Just send it. You haven't sent multiple messages here. But I'm done. All right, moving on. So I have dealt with being harassed for over almost 4 years now. Okay. Literally almost 4 years. Every fucking day, this woman goes live about me and doesn't shut the fuck up. She has attacked my business. She has attacked my life. She has attacked my parenting. She has attacked every fucking aspect. So my question to you, what the fuck do I do? Let me show you guys the latest. Let me also add, I've ignored this fucking psycho bitch. Doesn't matter. I've gone after this psycho bitch. Doesn't matter. I called CPS on this psycho bitch. Doesn't fucking matter. She doesn't stop. But I'm the problem? Nah, fuck that. This fucking psycho bitch is the problem. And the latest one just pissed me the fuck off beyond pissed off. But I'm asking people, what the fuck would you like me to do? If calling CPS 3 years ago doesn't stop this stupid bitch, what the fuck is going to stop her? I really want to know what I'm supposed to do because nothing fucking works. But let me show you guys what I heard today. And then maybe you'll understand. And if after this, you don't understand why I did what I did, then I want somebody to fucking come up here and tell me what the fuck I'm supposed to do. How nobody, I don't care who you are, nobody deserves this kind of fucking harassment when I'm completely ignoring this fucking dumb, toothless bitch. Hang on, let me get. Fuck. Why can I never find the videos? Okay, here's one. I know it's not the one I was looking for. Where's the one? No, this might be it. No, I don't know. Hold on.
She doesn't care, but she's over there fucking commenting all the time. Okay. Oh my goodness. Laura, you're silly. You're a silly goose. Like, that's really holy shit. She doesn't care, but she's over there fucking commenting all the time. Okay. Somebody's house. Salon. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody has a house. I don't think this is Laura's house. It's too bright and cheery looking.
Oh, you didn't hear me. I'm sorry. So, how much you guys didn't hear any of it, but did you hear me ranting about my house, that it's my fucking house, not yours? And it's not dark at all, but why is that your fucking business? Even if my house was completely dark, it's none of your fucking business. You'll never be here. So what my house looks like, bitch, does not concern you, does it? Do you ever hear me talk about the inside of your house? No, I don't. Why? Because I don't give a fuck what you do. It's your life. It's your business. If you want to have pink walls and black furniture and fucking green splattered on it, that's your business. You're not going to see me fucking talk about it. But let's move on to my friend's business. My friend's daughter is dying of cancer. Not all right. Let me retract. She's not dying, but she's got this very rare cancer in her throat, I think. But it's very rare. And she's 17 and it's like she stopped growing. But now that she's getting older and she's going through chemo, my friend got a house with a separate, like, it would be a separate garage, but it was a hair studio that the woman who owns the house had done. So it's like the perfect house for her. And like instead of a separate garage, it's a hair studio. And she's built shop in there. She got a, LLC, and she built shop in there. And now she got someone in there, and she's making it a huge studio. And she's, also she's making it her own. And she's going to start selling stuff. And, she does mostly man's cuts. She's going to start doing men's manicure, like a whole thing. She's been doing hair like 20 years. And she wanted me to start selling candles in there, especially for Valentine's Day. But why is any of this MM's business? I am fucking happy that my friend built this. I'm happy that she asked me to sell in it. Why the fuck do you care, MM? Are you that fucking jealous? I am me. You will never be me, bitch, ever. You will never wear my fucking skin that you want to. You will never fucking be as successful as me. You'll never even have happiness because you're so fucking busy being so fucking miserable. I have never in my life seen someone be so obsessed with an ex-friend in my life. That this is so not normal. It's so not normal. And if anybody can't see that, you're as fucked up as she is. Because, wow, why do you give a fuck about my business? Do you see me talk about yours, MM? No, you don't. You don't ever see me talk about yours because I don't give a fuck about yours.
But what are these things? That's what I need to know. It looks like
none of your fucking business is what it is. How's that, MM? You don't need to know anything. The only thing you need to know is a phone number for a psychiatric unit. That is the only thing you need to know. Why are you even looking at my stuff, MM? Are you that jealous? Welcome, Rachel, or welcome back, Rachel. Are you that fucking jealous of me that you have to know why you want to duplicate it? You want to copy that like you did my whole business, bitch? You're fucking psycho. Absolutely fucking psycho.
a pie crust kind of thing sitting in a wavy plastic like dish from like Dollar Tree, like the ones you'd get and put like dip in it.
I don't want to disappoint you, but that is called a silver cupcake holder. I understand you don't know what that means, but that is a silver cupcake holder bought from Hobby Lobby in the cupcake section. Why don't you try looking, bitch? You'll find them there. So no, I don't buy stuff from the Dollar Tree like you do. That's what I'm saying, Charlie. That is exactly what the fuck I'm saying.
For like a party, and then there's like whipped cream, and then I don't know, some other stuff, wax sticking out of it, and a wax red bottle, which I've never seen before.
Do you hear her? I mean, it's honestly, do you guys fucking hear this? She's talking about my candle business. She's talking about the pie wax melts that I made that she has such a problem with. That's called a wine bottle. It's called a wax wine bottle, MM. And I'm sorry that you've never seen it before. Guess what? Maybe open your eyes a little then. Maybe I'm just so fucking original and you wouldn't know what that means because you're too busy copying everybody else. But you see the way she's fucking exactly, Rachel. This has been going on for fucking years.
This one has like a variety of things. This one also looks like a pie of sorts, I guess, with blueberry, somebody's house salon.
Do you see what I'm saying? So unless somebody can fucking tell me what they would do, I don't know what to do anymore. And people wonder why I wanted her to shut the fuck up. Every day. Every day.
Well, holy shit. She doesn't care, but she's over there fucking commenting. And yeah, it was a lot. I'll see one of them say it, then the other one, then the other one. Yeah, it was a lot of Facebook people, but I don't think Queen Bee came from that. I think she was already here. You know, Laura's been talking about her for like 3 years straight now. I think it's been, and it's like, dude, you do the same. That's what fucking gets me about these people. They do the same fucking thing that they're sitting there crying about other people doing. And
have you ever seen me pick apart Queen Bee's fucking life? No. Have you ever fucking seen me talk about Queen Bee every day for 4 years? No. Have you ever fucking heard me pick apart Queen Bee the way this fucking psycho bitch picks me apart every fucking day? That's a hard no. This is her psychoticness trying to fucking justify what a piece of shit she is. And I'm fucking tired of it.
part of some like Periscope fucking it's like a Periscope drama community or something, which I find so funny because actually like she's actually not stupid, the girl. Like I don't think she's this dumb. This person's like so bad they need attention so bad they fucking care to sit there doing that. And they got like really upset that I had like old fucking screenshots. I was like, dude, like, what do you care? Anyone who targets children because of words on the internet is pond scum. I agree. I mean, I just don't understand. I understand being angry. Like, and I'm not saying she had every right to be upset with me and angry with me. I talked shit about her. Fine. You know, I get it. But, you know, to take it that extra step and go after somebody's family, that's where I just can't personally fucking wrap my head around that shit.
You can't wrap your head around it because you're fucking psycho. That's why you can't wrap your fucking head around it, you psychotic bitch. Let me explain this to you, okay? Let me explain this loud and fucking clear. When you come after me, this isn't words on the internet. This is fucking harassment. Nobody, and I mean nobody, deserves to be fucking harassed like this every day for 4 years. That's not words on the internet, you fucking psycho. That is blatant harassment, and nothing I do is going to make it stop. But you want to know the reality, bitch? You cause your own fucking heartache for your family, because I cannot even imagine, fucking literally, I could not imagine still talking about the person and attacking her and her business and her parenting and everything after she admits she called CPS on me. To still continue to talk about her, you are the biggest antagonizer of your own fucking family, because nobody thinks that's okay. Nobody. You get whatever the fuck you deserve. I'm sorry, you deserve whatever the fuck you get. Every single day, I am reminded. Exactly, Bedwell. She fucks with my livelihood every day. Every day I'm reminded, oh my God, you called CPS. Oh my God, I don't even fucking regret it now, because this bitch doesn't shut up. This bitch puts her own fucking family at risk. This bitch puts her own fucking kid at risk. She don't give a fuck about her kid. That's obvious. She don't give a fuck about her family. That's obvious. She don't give a fuck that I called CPS. That's obvious. Because any normal person would not be still talking about me. It only goes to prove she don't give two fucks about her kid or a family at all. So anyone that's mad at me or thinks I did so wrong, but this is okay, nah, fuck that. Fuck that. But what can I do? Like, that's the point I'm at. Nothing matters. She thinks that going after my business, that going after me, going after anything, she thinks that's okay.
Michaela. Okay, I don't care for her either. So many people call that girl out, right? But like, why do you care if I don't like the girl? If you like her, that's great. Go watch her channel. I don't care for the girl. You know, who gives a shit though? Why does it matter? But before I knew them, before this community even existed, Laura lived at home, so she called Laura's mom's house, where Laura lived until she was 45. I mean, you could go on Laura's channel and see videos of Laura living in her mom's house. She's making videos from her.
At the time, I did, but I didn't live with my mom till I was 45, you fucking lying bitch. But carry on. I mean, it's... Ugh. But we're not going to go there. I've already explained that. No reason to explain it again. Cease and desist wouldn't even fucking matter. But that's my point. I don't know what the fuck to do. I sent another one a cease and desist who ran to her and she was like, oh, this doesn't mean anything. I'm serious. I don't know what to do. I am at my wit's end with this fucking psycho.
I think it was under here. Hold on. MM is completely detached from her. Oh, it was this one. MM is completely detached from her own reality. Really? Laura has a community of support. MM has a few viewers left because of Laura. I'm like, okay, dude. Like, even
you don't have supporters. You have haters. You have Laura haters in your fucking chat every goddamn day. You don't have support. When was the last time you even got a fucking super chat? You don't have support. You have fucking haters. You have Laura haters. That's it. Yeah, but she's in another state. But I'm telling you, I am fucking at my wit's end with this chick. Nothing works. Nothing. I mean, honestly, if someone called CPS on you and you knew it was that person, why do you still keep talking about her? Why? Are you not afraid I might call CPS again? Like, I don't get it. You're trying to take my livelihood. What makes you think I won't call again? Like, I give a fuck anymore? I don't give a fuck anymore. You see my numbers, MM? And at this point, I don't think anyone would even fucking fault me for it. So just tell me, MM, why don't you shut the fuck up?
All right, let's go to her fucking passive aggressive post here. And it's like, look, if you want to share the, oh my God, bro, just brace yourselves for this one. What the fuck is that? Okay. What the fuck am I looking at here, Laura? That does not look like any lasagna I would want to eat ever.
Bitch, then don't fucking eat it. It was the color of my fucking camera. And I'm sorry that you have to pick apart food that I made. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Because the color of my fucking camera's off? Are you kidding me? Fariza, I have fucking ignored her. That doesn't matter. I ignored this bitch for 2 years solid. 2 fucking years solid. Never even mentioned her name. It doesn't matter. Yes, because for some reason my camera was my camera color was off. Even with candles, my camera color was off. So when I took a picture of lasagna, it looked weird. But who cares? Everyone knows I'm a good cook. Like the fucking lasagna was amazing. But of course, it's MM's got to fucking say something. Like, oh my God, I would never eat this. Then don't fucking eat it, bitch. Why don't you? You probably don't even know how to actually, I shouldn't say you probably don't. You don't know how to fucking cook. You don't cook for your family. Like, what the fuck?
Why does it look like there's like shingles of plastic on it? Like so gross.
Where do you see fucking plastic, you moron? Like, for real, where do you see plastic? It's called fucking regatta cheese. Do you ever hear of it? Probably not. But this is her content. Okay, this is her fucking content. Every day for 4 years. Not just once, not just twice, 4 fucking years this has gone on daily. Hey, Daria.
Gross. And anything and everything I do like. I am not this effing important. Therefore, I really should not be this important in your life. If I get upset because people I used to like no longer like me, that is my effing right to feel as a human being. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, who said you couldn't get upset about that?
You did, you psycho bitch.
Burgundy Blue is fucking harassing pugs now. I'm like, dude, you need to get a fucking life. They're like,
no, you need to get a fucking life.
They definitely do. She has nothing but haters, Molly haters and Laura haters, who are not there for her if she isn't talking about me or Molly. Here's the thing, Laura. I have real friends in my real life, you know? That's
you have no real friends in your real life. That's me. I'm the one with real friends in my real life. You have no real friends. You spend holidays fucking alone. You spend you don't even have family. Your fucking family doesn't even fucking talk to you. That speaks volumes. Volumes. That you have no family, no friends, you have no nothing.
I could be at Jeannie's house, yes.
This girl drunk called my mother. Swear to God.
Laura, shut your fucking mouth and go snort more coke. Drive to Chicago and suck dick.
What's
I don't want anything to do with you.
The disrespect is so real.
Mute this bitch.
No, she's talking about herself.
I'm trying to have a decent conversation with Marissa.
Decent.
My ass.
Turn on the whole panel.
That's the infamous Pugs, by the way. The one that's wasted, that's Pugs.
Doing like 2,000 live views by like episode 8, episode 9.
Wow.
You know, so I just kept doing it and kept doing it, and I enjoyed the show. And I said, I don't care if there's one person here watching, that's good enough for me. And that's the way I focus.
Oh, she attacked. I see she went after Tony as well. Let's hear this. I didn't even hear this one. I don't see all of Burgundy Blues, but this one I haven't heard yet. So this is new.
Because I'll entertain that one person. And eventually it just kept growing and kept growing. And then eventually we got in that. I was the only one on YouTube really that was covering from. And now in season 3, all of the big channels.
What is it? I've never even heard of it.
It's a show. It's called From. It's on MGM. And it's a really good show. I've interviewed a lot of actors from the show too.
What's it about?
It's about people who get stuck into this one town.
I think I turned it off by this point in time.
They can't leave the town.
Let's see if she got in a fight with this guy by the end. Hold on.
Why would I get into a fight with my friend Tony? And why do you fucking care even if I did? Which I didn't. But even if I did, why do you give a fuck?
Let's see. Whoa, he stayed up there a pretty long time. Dude, like she just like this, she's not taking any of this guy's advice. Oh, she
How in the fuck do you know what I'm taking and what I'm not taking? That's what I want to know. How the fuck do you know what I do, what I'm talking about? You don't even know fucking Tony. I do. You problem, bitch?
must have ended. Oh, all right. Hold on. What the fuck? Oh, I made her full screen by accident. Hold on a second. This fucking mouse is so goddamn touchy. Let's see. Did she get in an argument with him?
You get to the next one, they disappear, have problems in the relationship, they disappear, and you just keep breaking it down, keep going through the whole thing like that, and getting people to watch the whole series. And then
Oh, he's still getting her advice.
the Chris Watch series, and you have the next series, and you have the next series, and that's how you make it.
No, I think the series is a good idea. And that keeps me still interested because I'm not sticking with one thing. I'm jumping around. I'm just jumping around in a series. No, that's a really good idea.
And YouTube.
Oh my God, dude.
I use watch time. So
No,
if someone watches your video, then watches the next video, and watches the next video, you get more. They upvote your videos more. They push those videos more to them. And then once someone watches multiple videos on your channel, then they'll suggest other videos on your channel to that person.
Yeah.
Every time they log on.
And you know what pisses me off though? And then I gotta get off. I'm so tired. There's this new thing lately. I don't know why, but YouTube is pushing these fake channels. They're not fake channels.
Oh my God.
They're using like AI stories and repeating them as if they're real true crime.
Everything she does is AI, but she's gonna fucking.
Everything I do is a lie. What's a lie, bitch? Tell me one fucking lie. The only lie is you. You are a fucking liar. And you are a piece of shit. You are an obsessed fucking stalker. And you need psychological fucking help. And you're so hateful. You're like, oh, did she fight with him? Did she have a fight with him? Because that's where your mind goes. But why are you even watching or repeating or showing it? Like, why do you give a fuck?
Oh my God, dude.
And they're getting hundreds of thousands of views. And in the comments, all I keep saying is, this is not real. This is fake. And it's annoying. It's a brilliant idea, but it's annoying.
Yeah, AI stuff will get taken care of. And yeah. You can also do that other thing.
What does that have to? This guy wasted, I don't even know how long of his life trying to help this person who doesn't actually want his help.
How do you know what I do, what I don't do? I'm glad that you can speak for my friend Tony. I'm so glad, MM. I'm so glad that maybe this is why you have no friends and no family. Nobody asked for your fucking advice, bitch. Nobody fucking asked for your opinion, bitch. You don't know what I speak to Tony about. You don't know what fucking advice I take. You can't even follow a fucking conversation. Like, bitch, sit the fuck down.
And also do live police cam videos.
Someone else covers that. I don't have much interest in it.
Everything he suggested for like an hour, she's like, somebody else does it. Somebody else does it.
And that's my fucking prerogative, bitch. And if you don't fucking like it, then don't watch me.
Guess why people don't hang around you. The majority of people, there's so many reasons. The CPS call alone isn't the only thing. There's so many other reasons why people just like don't like you. Like, for instance, right? You're always whining about something, dude. It's like how unfair life is to you. Like, dude, just enjoy that you even.
When the fuck did I say that life is so unimportant for me or not easy for me? I think I've said quite the fucking opposite. I think I've said I've had a damn good fucking life. So please tell me when I complain about how bad my life is. Try the opposite, you fucking dumb bitch. You see what I'm saying though? This is every day. If not for Burgundy Blue, I wouldn't even fucking know any of this exists because I don't watch her. And sometimes I say to myself, why do I put myself through this and even fucking listen to him? I listen to them. I keep saying him. listen to them. I shouldn't even listen because all it does is piss me off. But this is just every fucking day.
Even have people left on your fucking channel. I mean, really, think about how lucky she is. Most people would have been like fully canceled. Like, she's lucky that she has these like really loyal people.
Bitch, I'm not fully canceled because people see what a fucking psychopath you are. And people understand, wow, this bitch doesn't stop. I may not agree with what Laura did, but I certainly fucking understand. I mean, and that's where we're at right now. No, I'm not calling again. Don't get me wrong. But that's the point I'm at now. It's been 7 months since it came out. And for 7 months, she talks about me 5 out of 7 days a week. She bashes me, my business, everything. What am I supposed to do? What is going to make this bitch stop? And as my supporters, please tell me what you would do. And especially the ones that want to say how, you called CPS, you did this. What would you do? Just tell me, what would you do?
People to her. And times, I mean, you could go back on my page, but what happened was I picked a random name out of a chat.
I'm going to give you an example.
Cares about this? Like, what does this have to do? She's been watching me. How does she know that I was even talking about her? Right? Like, she just proved that she watches me and she's here. It's like, we ain't even on the same platform anymore. So you can't even pretend cares about this. Like, what does this have to do?
Can you imagine? You have shown mercy.
That just find so many things offensive, man. You people need to get a fucking grip, okay, on reality. There's so much worse shit that could happen in this world than somebody saying something to you. Not even to you, just on the internet. If you're that fucking sensitive to what people say, you probably shouldn't be on the fucking internet.
If you obsess over an ex-friend this much, hey, Amanda, if you obsess over an ex-friend this much, maybe you shouldn't be on the fucking internet.
Taught that they're adults now and yes, treated like adults. Like, you get, okay, I'll get you one gift, but like.
Oh, this is when she was dictating what my kids should get for Christmas and how I should, handle my kids' gifts.
Not gonna, you're not gonna have like a Christmas like you had when you were fucking 5, but to each their own. I mean, do what you want. I'm just saying.
Now, mind you, this is February 1st. So everything that I just played for you was after Christmas. And I'm sure that wasn't even all of it. But all that other stuff was since Christmas. So we're talking in the last month. So at least half the month she's talked about me. At least half the month. And these are only shorts. This doesn't cover the actual videos. This is just the shorts that Burgundy Blue felt were, short worthy, I guess. I don't know the right word.
Massachusetts. I don't know. I don't even know where I was, to be honest. Somewhere in Massachusetts. We were in a bunch of different places. They said they were getting an attorney. So here they are. And as I can make myself another cup of coffee. Keeming announcing it was his birthday.
Oh, I know where there's more. Hold on. I forgot about Burgundy's community page. Hold on. Post. All right. So Leone behind the scenes in real time, ferociously stalking businesses who will let her copy Laura's candle display. Leone, the innocent victim who makes everything Laura does about her and turns anything positive into a miserable campaign. This channel is about Slopster and her envy and obsessions with women. It's about Laura right now because Slopster doesn't stop talking about Laura. I shouldn't have to keep stating the obvious to someone who knows everything and nothing at the same time. I love Laura Penn. That's a cute picture. Why does Leona get so offended by Laura not caring about her? That's fucking weird, dude. Is it because your viewers wouldn't be in there if they knew Laura wasn't paying attention to them? I mean, why would a victim keep begging? I left this. That was under Granny's watching. And they were going after Carmina. How does she know someone's husband snores, stalking someone's candle business? This bitch is going to end up in every shoe she's ever criticized for judging and struggling. She won't make it out the other side, though, like everyone else has. The creepy bitch. Your entire family has to sleep with one eye open, you paranoid stalker bitch. How do your 10 viewers feel listening to you, Leona, making fun of someone's weight when more than half your viewers have obesity issues? You have no common sense. I don't know what this was. Well. Oh, Julie Jeep, which I'm pretty sure I know who that is. When everyone else is crazy, but the girl who's always getting caught doing all her own accusations and definitions of crazy, Leona's playing victim of the psychotic things she's been doing to everyone else, including her family. You're all living to make Leona feel better about herself and telling people to get lives. Usual 10 viewers in Slopster's chat go from being outraged over nothing, supporting Slopster for searching for 2 subs, real lives, and admitting to it on the live. You're entitled to your opinion unless you don't agree. This bitch is nuts. I don't know who they were talking about, though. This is the video that should be with the last post. MM announced where Karma lives in her live over a comment, and her fake outrage subs went along with it. What's going on about Karma? I don't know the whole story with Karma. That's Molly. Wimps on the internet whining about Disney World trips from 3 years ago, promoting channels of real scammers. Watch Leanna gear up to jump on the end of another hate campaign to pretend she knew everything all along. She had to go in the way of Laura calling Queen Bee out because of her hate. She's a wimp. She doesn't know shit about shit. She's been here forever and doesn't know shit. You're telling your own subs to go donate to her legal fund on your own benefit. It's never ending. Just never ending. I'm not comparing MM to Laura. MM is comparing herself to Laura every time her own true character shows. She hides behind Laura and the women before her. Leona is the only one making everyone else out to be a psychopath, only to compare herself and say she's not as bad. That's a red flag. I mean, it's just endless. It goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. In true psychopath fashion, Leona, the victim, blames me for her own cycle of abuse here. Now she doesn't want the past being brought up. Boo-hoo, sucks for her. Laura's comment telling Capone to move on from 2021 as she sits under a post where the person is bitching about a channel made during COVID in 2020. And now you're telling me which post I can be in. Okay. I'm not allowed to go to certain posts now. And only she's allowed to be a real lifer. She's the only one that's allowed to be a real lifer. Is it true you used to sell cocaine in Bed-Stuy with Laura? Laura looks up her Patreon, see how much money they have. Why won't you call that out? Because that's a fucking lie? That's why, because you're a fucking liar. It just goes on and on and on. Seriously, I wouldn't care what somebody had to say, like, oh, we don't like it or whatever. I don't give a fuck about that. That's bullshit. But when you constantly attack someone's business and you're forever going after someone's fucking business, don't sit here and fucking tell me how you're a victim. You ain't no fucking victim, bitch. You cause your own fucking miserable life. You cause whatever fucking happens to you. And if you can't take responsibility for that, go suck a dick. Because believe me, bitch, I don't give a fuck what happens to you anymore. I don't care if CPS is called. I don't care if fucking you go off the internet. I don't give a fuck what happens to you. And I mean that wholeheartedly with my whole motherfucking chest. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't watch you. I don't talk about your business. I don't talk about your life. I don't talk about what you do. I don't talk about your fucking cooking or lack of cooking. I don't talk about your teeth. I don't talk about anything. Why? Because I don't give a fuck. I want you to shut the fuck up about me. That is what I want you to fucking do. And if you don't fucking do it, I will find a way to make you fucking do it. And that is a goddamn motherfucking promise, bitch. And I'm telling you right now, that is a fucking promise with my whole motherfucking chest. Because I have had it. Fucking had it. You drew my final fucking straw with constantly attacking my fucking hard-earned business, bitch. I have fucking had it with you. You are a psychotic bitch. And I'm asking you for the 100,000th time to fucking stop. And if you're not going to, don't fucking cry when you get what you get. End of story. This is like a repeat from fucking 3 years ago. But this time I'll be a little fucking smarter. Did she, Bad Wolf? And when I say smarter, doesn't mean no, I'm not going to tell anyone. Smarter means I'm going to do it fucking a smarter way. Because obviously CPS didn't fucking work. Outing CPS didn't fucking work. Nothing worked. Nothing. So, and I'm at my wit's end. She is absolutely not a fucking victim. She has caused her own fucking bullshit. She has caused her own fucking hell. She has caused whatever the fuck happens next if she doesn't shut the fuck up. Then she could sit there and cry, oh my God, why did she do this? Oh my God. Or a husband's going to be like, what the fuck did you do now, bitch? Why can't you shut the fuck up about this girl? Now what? Now we got to fucking deal with this. Good job, MM. What a good fucking wife and mother you are. No, Charlie, I'm talking legal. I'm not talking fucking CPS. That's why I said, you know, I'm going to do it a little fucking smarter. And I'm not going to pull a Betty lawsuit either. But I have more than enough evidence to fucking go after this bitch. So you want to fucking play me, bitch? Keep playing. Because unlike you, I actually have real support that's fucking tired of hearing your goddamn fucking mouth. And a lot of good candle customers that are tired of your motherfucking defamation. And are more than willing to fucking help me because they've had it. Because they know that I run a clean business. I don't fucking dox people. I don't take people's fucking names. I don't fucking look up how much money. All the things that you do, bitch. All the things that you do. But now, the whole point of tonight's live, now I'm asking you guys, what the fuck should I do? Before I go legal, what the fuck should I do? What else can I do to get this girl to shut the fuck up? The only thing that's going to stop her is a fucking defamation lawsuit. Because with all her defaming my business, and believe me, I don't even need to run and record stuff because Burgundy Blue has everything. He or she has all the fucking defamation. She thinks, oh, it's words on the internet. No, bitch, it's defamation. Why don't you try looking it up? I'm sure there's plenty of people that have not bought anything from me because of you. So if you don't think it's defamation, you're fucking wrong. Go speak to an attorney or wait till you get the fucking paperwork. And believe me, I'm charging you for having to go to fucking New York to do it. And you could sit here and laugh all you want now, bitch. Keep laughing, because your husband won't be laughing when he gets the fucking paperwork. And again, this ain't going to be like a fucking Betty bullshit thing. This has been in the works for months, and you don't fucking stop. You want to say, oh, I don't like the way you make lasagna. That's fine. But you attacking my business is a whole nother fucking realm. And it is a whole nother fucking thing. And when the judge asks you, why do you attack her business every day? What are you going to say? Oh, I don't know. Just because I don't like her. The judge is going to say, then shut the fuck up about her. Why you watch her? Turn off your fucking internet. She talks about my kids. See, I don't watch her, and I don't think Burgundy Blue catches that. But she's already hurt my business. She's already hurt my numbers. And obviously doesn't give a fuck. Yeah, judge is going to start with, listen, dude. Oh, no, she's going to say to the judge, yo, bro. I'm sorry, bro. She's like, yo, bro, if she can't handle someone talking about her, people are going to look at her like she's fucking nuts. Like, how old are you? You're 40, 41? Why don't you just not talk about someone else, bitch? She thinks she's going to come out looking good? She's going to come out looking like a fucking idiot. Oh, I think she does know, Daria. Exactly. You know what though, Marie? When it comes to my kids are great kids. My kids are fucking amazing. She's just jealous because her kid is Not as good as mine, I guess. I don't know. But I would never wish harm on her kid. I'd never talk about her kid. I don't talk about her husband. Like, what the fuck? Why can't you shut the fuck up about me? But anyone on the outside can look in and say, yeah, she's jealous of her. She's jealous of her kids. That's what I'm hoping for, Bad Wolf. I'm hoping her husband fucking smacks her around like, bitch, shut the fuck up about this girl already. Great, now you got us in a fucking lawsuit. How we getting out of this one? All because she can't shut the fuck up. And the sad part is, you will never find one thing that I said publicly about her fucking business. Ever. Ever. Why? Because it's defamation. And I'm not buying her candles. So I don't give a fuck what she does. I don't give a fuck what her candles look like, what her candles do. Why she even started a fucking candle business is a joke in the first place. But I'm just going to use that to my advantage. Yes, Your Honor, she started a candle business just to compete with me. I don't know what else to do. People do say this isn't normal, but that's all. She gets all the fucking losers in her chat, my ex-Patreons, that just have to talk about me all the time. And I don't even address them. I don't even give a fuck if people don't like me or have something to say about me. That's not my issue. You got a problem with me? That's your problem, not mine. It's the fucking defamation that I can't fucking stand. It's the pulling apart every fucking thing I do business-wise. I can't even comprehend doing that to somebody. Like, literally, can't even fucking comprehend it. I share things with my people, like the candles on my community post. They're not finished. It was just an idea that I started doing. And of course, you got to have every asshole in the world leaving stupid comments. Did I say I was fucking finished? Like, I share it with my people just to share it. I'm not sharing it to sell it. Do you see it on the fucking website? I said, this is what I'm working on. Exactly. And I heard she did say that. It's not normal. It's fucking creepy. Capone is next on the list. I don't know where Capone lives. I mean, I know his state, but see, but the thing is, I don't know if he actually bashes my business or he just talks about me. I don't care if you talk about me. That's on you. Like, that kind of shit, I don't give a fuck. I'm way thicker skinned than to worry about someone talking about me or someone's got a bug up their ass about me. I don't care about that. You know what they say, you got haters, it means you're successful. That shit doesn't bother me. But this fucking attacking my business, that bothers me. I put up with it for the last 2 years. I'm over it. I shouldn't have to put up with it anymore. She is fucking psycho. Exactly, Daria. Neither one of them have even come close to hitting my level of success. I don't have another job. This is all that I do. Candles and this. Nobody else pays my bills. I got $3,500 overhead a fucking month. Nobody's paying it but me. So until she's making what I'm making and can self-supply 2 kids in college and herself, Then she could fucking talk to me. Garden Girl, I know exactly the difference between an opinion and defamation. 100%. No, actually, you can't, Garden Girl. You want to know why? You must be a fan of hers, but you want to know why? Because she's not buying a candle. She shouldn't be talking about it. There's plenty of candle owners out there that make really ugly candles that are far worse, and she never mentions them, does she? Ever. No, only mine. I'm the only person in the world that has candles that she doesn't like. Get the fuck out of here. Go kiss MM's ass, okay? Because believe me, I know the difference. What she does is straight up defamation. Yeah, the one thing they do have on me, Daria, they know how to take a picture, and I don't. They know how to work a camera. I don't. Garden Girl, we'll see in court, won't we? Because you're wrong, and I can, and I will. And when she gets the paperwork, you'll understand. Maybe you should learn the difference of what defamation is. As a matter of fact, I'll show you right now. Okay. To prove defamation, you must show the statement was false. This statement was communicated to a third party. The defendant was responsible for the statement. The statement was defamatory, and the business suffered economic damages. Okay. In the past, I'm not saying in the clip that I've played, but there's plenty where she made false statements about my candles. She has communicated it to a third party. She is responsible for this statement because it's on a fucking video. This statement was defamatory, and it's possible that I suffered economic damages because of it. That is what defamation is in a business. She checks every one of those boxes. So good luck to you. And she has claimed false claims about my business. She has made lots of defamatory statements. And if you don't know she did, then why don't you go back and listen? Because she more than fuck has. Is it illegal to badmouth a business? When someone makes false statements about your business, you may sue them for slander. Let me get you the list of everything she has fucking said about my business, including that I look customers up, that I don't know, something blew up. Like, she's made plenty of defamatory statements. One of them actually went to a client of Laura and said all types of bullshit about Laura and candles. And that person, I believe, said, fuck this, I'm out. Laura, correct me if I'm wrong. Actually went to a client of Laura and said all types of bull. Yeah, she did. There's a few of them that did. I can show financial loss because of her. And if you don't think I can, you're definitely wrong. Well, we'll see in court, won't we, Garden Girl? We'll let the judge and the courts decide that, not you. But thanks for your opinion. But the judge can decide that. I call Morgan and Morgan. And you know what's funny as hell? If you listen to Law and Order, they promote the fuck out of them daily. And they happen to be on the list right here. Morgan and Morgan. Now, there were a few people that did that, Daria. Guys, unlike a lot of people in here, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I know people like to think they're so much smarter than me. You're not. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I know what defamation is. And I have been keeping track of her defamation for fucking 2 years now. Trust me, I have more than enough. He was going to do a whole deal with the. Oh, Sloan. Yeah, but that wasn't MM. Garden Girl, have a good day. Go back to MM. I don't give a fuck about your opinion, what your fucking comments are. Bye-bye. Toodle. Toodaloo. All you're doing is getting on my fucking nerves because you're probably MM or Alicia or one of them. Carry on, girl. Bye-bye. Yeah, no, that wasn't MM. Talking about Sloan. That person admitted it. I mean, it was one of MM's people. Hey, Janessa, but it wasn't MM. Janessa, because it's probably MM. Or one of her clonies. Because people think they're smarter than me. No, you're not. I know what the fuck defamation is. Thank you. And I certainly know the difference between an opinion and defamation. And she has clearly defamed me. I hear you, Daria. I still have your blanket. As a matter of fact, I just washed it today. I forgot what I was going to say. I don't know, Bad Wolf. Burgundy Blue said she deleted her channel. Oh, maybe I am thinking of the other Daria. I don't know. She had a similar name. The other Daria had bought me a blanket when I went for surgery a couple of years ago. That looks exactly like her. Hate is taking its toll. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Absolutely fucking crazy. Speaking of candles, Kelsey, how are the candles? And that's my problem. And I said this earlier. I got to stop looking at chat and reading chat. I really do. All these channels that don't even acknowledge chat have fucking 1,000 people in there. And they don't even fucking look at chat. So I need to stop looking at chat. But I think I've exhausted myself tonight. Yeah, I haven't seen the other Daria anywhere. Yeah, she did. She bought me a blanket. But I haven't seen her in a long time. I don't know what happened to her. And as far as Savage goes, I don't give a fuck what she said. I was so bored listening to her bullshit tonight that I left. She's another one who can't fucking fight by herself. She's got to have a whole crew with her. Sit down. I think so. I just haven't seen her in forever. I do, Janessa, but it doesn't get me anywhere. Once I get back together, I need to fucking change everything. So one thing I want to address real quick in the Sebastian Rogers case that I heard, I think yesterday. I forgot who said it now. Maybe it was Jay. Or no, it was Clue. It was Clue. Clue said, it's creepy that somebody knew that Seth knew about the cameras at the neighbors. Are these people fucking stupid? His son is missing. Of course he would know where the cameras are in the neighbor's house. There's nothing creepy about that. I feel like I know more about this fucking case than the people that talk about it every goddamn day. I was listening to Jay today for a little while. The woman is clueless. Absolutely fucking clueless. I'm listening to her. I'm like, how do I know more about this case than you do? And I barely even know about it. But the actual facts of the case, this whole sides thing that, oh, you're on this side, you're on that side. Let me give you guys a logical explanation for all the people that think Seth is guilty. I don't like the dude. The guy reminds me of like the Avery family. Like he's creepy to me. But logically speaking, the odds that he had anything to do with the disappearance of his child is fucking ludicrous. He doesn't live with this child. How he wasn't the last person to see him alive. So tell me how the fuck you guys are blaming Seth for doing something. How did he lure someone out of the house when there wasn't a fucking car on camera? What do you think? He snuck in the back? And he's like, oh, come here, come here. Like, how fucking stupid is this is this rationale? It's logical that Katie had something to do with it. She was the last person to see him alive. I'm not saying she did. I'm saying, but if you're going to pick a side, let's use a little fucking logic here. And just on statistics alone, the odds that Seth had anything to do with it is beyond irrational. It just shows how fucking dumb this community is, because all it takes is a little bit of thinking and you would know that Seth isn't even a possibility. Like it doesn't even make sense that Seth lured him out of the house. Where did he lure him from? Did he have an invisible plane? Did he take him in an invisible plane without shoes or anything? Come here, son. Come here, son. And we're going to hide you for the next fucking year. Like, how fucking stupid are you? No, actually, sweetie pie, I think these morons really believe it. I think at first maybe it had to do with Betty, but now I think they're just stupid. No, I haven't seen Kelsey. I really just think they're that dumb and they don't think logically. It is become a war about who's pro Proudfoot and pro Seth. It's fucking weird. And believe me, I'm not saying that Katie did anything at all. I'm not. I don't know. And I wouldn't put that blame on any parent, either side. But just using a logical brain process, there's not even logic thinking that Seth had anything to do with it. Because again, did he sneak out of the window, which is what I said originally. But did he sneak out of the window into an invisible car, into an invisible plane, and the dogs didn't bark and nobody heard anything and nobody saw anything and nobody's on camera with the car? There's no camera. There's no car that drove by. So how did Seth do this and continue to hide his son for a year? It makes no sense at all. Like zero, zilch, none. There's zero logic in thinking Seth had something to do with this. And the fact that you don't think Katie had something to do with it, she was the last person to see him. She's the only one that's been fucking shady in this whole thing. So if you're gonna blame somebody, at least use some logic. Then people are going over interviews with Seth and this one and that one. Oh my God. And the Nancy Grace interview was weird. I don't even think they're supporting because they actually believe it. But these are the same people that think Nancy Grace is a good person. Nancy Grace is a pig. I mean, it's crazy. So that was the other thing I wanted to say. My dog is snoring. But at the same time, I don't really understand why anybody needs to support anybody per se. Exactly, sweetie pie. Seth is a victim here. Sebastian went missing on Chris and Katie's watch. If I was him, I'd be furious and want answers. Hell yeah. But to think he's hiding his son for like a year? Yeah, okay. The cops don't even think Sebastian ever left the house. They think he's somewhere in the house. Which is another thing I said to begin with. Check the chimney, check something. Check the floorboards. I mean, the only logical thing is that when Katie drove around before Chris even called the cops, Katie got rid of the body. And then she called Chris to call the cops while she was getting rid of the body. That's logic. And I'm not saying that's what happened, but that's logic. Because nobody really knows when she left the house. They know after the cops were called, she didn't leave the house. She left the house before the police were called and then said that she was driving around looking for the police. Yep, Chris and Katie were trying to find an institution to put him in before he went missing. And Chris is a piece of shit. I'm not saying he's guilty of anything, but he's still a piece of shit. And Seth's not much better. I think they're both pieces of shit. But that doesn't mean they're guilty of murder. I think Avery's a piece of shit, but that doesn't mean he's guilty of murder. You know what I mean? And I don't know why these people don't get it. I really don't. I don't know. If you guys want to hear the Nancy Grace interview without having to deal with all the bullshit of B. Tim. Jay is for Justice played it today. There was another case she played that I was kind of interested in. Hold on. I don't remember the guy's name. Hold on. Yeah, this is it. Charles Bothell? I had not heard of this case before, and Jay brought it up. And then I was interested in it. So twice each day, 12-year-old Bothell says in court documents he was forced to do 100 push-ups, 200 sit-ups, and 100 jumping jacks. He told child welfare investigators in Michigan that he'd have to curl a 25-pound weight on each arm and do 5,000 revolutions on an exercise machine. If he didn't finish in less than an hour, he'd have to do the routine again. Detroit boy that he feared being in trouble again for not completing his workout routine. Sometimes he couldn't finish because he was in too much pain. Charlie made national news in June when his father said his son went missing for 11 days, prompting a search that involved the FBI that ended bizarrely when the child turned up barricaded in the father's basement. Father was on it live on air on HLN's Nancy Grace when he learned the state police had discovered his son, appearing shocked when Grace told him that she'd received the breaking news. On her show, the elder Bothell became visibly upset. He started breathing hard and clutching at his chest. I checked the basement. FBI checked the basement. The hell? Damn. Jay had it, so it's got to be available somewhere.
It was a wild twist in a local case that was seen in front of a national audience.
How could your son be alive in your basement?
Now Charlie Bothell is fighting back against TV personality Nancy Grace. Good to have you with us for Local 4 News at 6. The name Charlie Bothell has become a bit of a household name in Metro Detroit, you'd have to say, over the past year and a half.
It really has, Devin, from his missing son to his guilty plea in court just a few weeks ago. Now Local 4 News has learned he's striking back against a TV figure looking for a considerable payday. Let's get to business editor Rod Maloney. He's got the exclusive details tonight on this story.
That's right, Carmen. You know, it has been a long and difficult time for Charlie Bothell. You recognize him here. This is one of his court appearances. And, you know, he faced torture charges with his son, also child abuse charges, lost his job as a registered nurse, also separated from his wife, apparently living with family in West Bloomfield. But then there is this lawsuit filed today against Nancy Grace.
Your son has been found in your basement.
July 2014, while Detroit police and the FBI furiously search for then 12-year-old Charlie Bothell V. Charlie IV makes his legendary appearance on the Nancy Grace Show.
I have no idea.
As uncomfortable as that is to watch, Charlie says his brush with Nancy Grace ruined his life, so he's suing her, looking for a payback. The complaint says, quote, the defendant's broadcast to the world false information about the plaintiff, evidence and allegations against him, while accusing him of the most heinous possible crime, long-standing torture of his minor child, Charlie Bothell V. Her saying things like, quote, that there were markings all over Charlie Bothell V's body that correspond to a particular PVC pipe used by Mr. Bothell IV to beat his son and make all of those markings on his body. Plaintiff's reputation, economic opportunities, mental and emotional well-being, and his family were all irreparably harmed by defendant's malicious and reckless defamation, end quote. But this video of Charlie's child abuse guilty plea in court last month might prove a problem.
You disciplined him and you hit it with him. Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Let's hear Mr. Bottle say. Did you hit your son Charlie the fifth with the PVC pipe?
Yes.
Now, Nancy Grace is known for interesting exchanges with people, as we saw with Charlie. And one of the things that she apparently said along the way is that Charlie Bothell was a garden variety sadist, and that shows up here in the court filings. So we picked up the phone. We called Nancy Grace's producers in New York, wanted to talk to her, and they said they haven't seen this yet, so they're not going to be commenting on this in the immediate future. Back to you.
Rod, I'm just curious. You've got it in your hand. How much money is Bothell looking for?
Well, in any kind of suit like this, Carmen, it starts with a $25,000 threshold, but clearly he's looking for a whole lot more money than that. And in fact, I reached out to him, called him on the phone today, and Charlie had nothing to say about this as well because the case is pending.
All right, Rod Maloney.
So that's the case she was talking about today. And she just happened to say it in passing. I was like, oh, I want to look that up and see what it is. Dad takes a plea deal. Yeah, I heard you got to see the video. It's wild. That's just a printout.
Out to.
All right, here's the whole thing.
The father of the missing 12-year-old boy, Charlie. With me is his father, Charlie Bothell. Charlie, we're getting reports that your son has been found in your basement. Sir?
Like, she's so fucking dramatic.
Mr. Bothell, are you
What?
Yeah, we are getting reports that your son has been found alive in your basement.
What?
Yes, that's what. If you could hand me that wire very quickly. Yeah, we're getting that right now from yeah. How could your son be alive in your basement?
Oh shit. I have no idea.
Now, this is just a report that we are hearing out of Detroit that we're trying to confirm.
God,
everybody
please.
in New York, please get on it. Let me know when we get Charlie Langton from WWJ. Sir, did you check your basement?
I checked my basement. The FBI checked my basement. The Detroit police checked my basement. My wife checked my basement. I've been down there several times. We've all been checking. How?
Okay, this is what we are hearing, that the missing 12-year-old boy has been found alive and well in his father's basement.
No, it's not poor guy. He fucking put his kid there. He knew his kid was in the basement. This is all acting. He's a fucking child abuser.
Now, this is what I don't understand why you guys would have reported he's missing, and all our viewers
He's
have
been missing
been
for
on the
11
lookout for him.
We've been on the lookout for him. We searched that entire house repeatedly. The FBI searched, the Detroit police searched. We've all searched. Oh, God, they brought dogs, everything. Everybody is searched. What? Okay, my son.
Have you checked your cell phone?
Think about it. Hey, Adrian, think about it. If he didn't know his son was there, wouldn't you get right off the fucking show and go home or call your family or something? He's just sitting there like, like it made no sense. Like, why aren't you calling to confirm it? Why exactly? Dude is fucking guilty.
My cell phone is dead. I'm actually getting down here. I left it in the car charging because it had died on me. Okay.
And you're telling us that you searched your basement and your wife searched your basement.
I searched my basement. My wife searched my basement. The FBI searched my basement. The Detroit police searched my basement. We've all searched my basement multiple times. I mean, yes. They had the dog search. We've all searched the basement. The dog searched my basement. Oh God.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to give you a chance to call home and see what you can find out. Charlie Langton, WWJ News. Charlie, we're getting reports tonight that the boy has been found alive in Daddy's basement.
Yeah, Nancy, we're just getting word right now, and we've just basically confirmed that, yeah, the boy has been found alive in the father's basement. And we're just getting reports right now that that is true. And literally, it just broke moments ago. Now, why the father didn't know about that for the last 11 days, what if the child was afraid, if there was any other collusion amongst anyone, what the child ate, all of those are questions that we are trying to get reports on right now. We understand that we're sending news crews right now to the scene. We're also understanding that the police chief is going to make yet another announcement that should be coming up a little bit later on. But yes, the boy has been found alive in his father's basement.
Charlie.
Isn't that wild? Thank you, sweetie pie. Isn't that wild? Up, there's one more video. Thank you, Bad Wolf. Is that for you disappearing on me? Running off with Ninny?
Of Charlie Bothell are facing torture and child abuse charges tonight. You'll remember little Charlie disappeared for 11 days this past summer, only to be found in his father's basement. 7 Action News reporter Kimberly Craig joins us live with the very latest developments on this now. Kim.
Well, and Joanne, the Bothells, you'll remember for months, they knew that police suspected them of abuse, but they had no idea a warrant had been signed and they would soon be under arrest.
For anybody to imply that I somehow knew that my son was in the basement, it's absurd and it's wrong.
That was Charlie Bothell IV, the day Detroit Police, Michigan State Police, and FBI agents were shocked to find his 12-year-old son alive and barricaded behind a lot of stuff in Mr. Bothell's basement, 11 days after he reported his son missing. And little Charlie would later tell investigators that his dad often hit him with a PVC pipe and that it was his stepmom who ordered him to stay hidden in the basement.
Count 2, which is child abuse second degree, maximum penalty is 10 years in prison. Understand that, count?
Yes, Your Honor. Charlie Bothell IV and his wife Monique Dillard Bothell stood side by side as they were both arraigned this morning on felony charges of child abuse and torture in the case involving Mr. Bothell's son. We're told the couple moved out of their condo here on Nicollet, and when police and FBI agents found them early this morning, it was here at this office building in Southfield where the Bothells run their business that includes a home health care company. A source says it appears they had been sleeping here. Attorney Mark Magidson is representing Mrs. Bothell and says the evidence does not support the allegations.
There was no abuse that was going on. There was discipline imposed. but that was within the value system of the father.
Prosecutors say when little Charlie was found, he was very thin with marks of abuse on his body. And they say Charlie's dad and his stepmom systematically abused him, forced him to live in the basement, not socialize with anyone, deprived him of food while forcing him to engage in extreme and unreasonable exercises. Mrs. Bothel's attorney says he was shocked to find out the two had been charged.
She was panicked because, there were literally about 10 to 12 agents who came to her door. It was dark, and it's terrifying being taken away in that manner.
And bond has been set for the Bothels at $500,000 cash or surety each. They have a probable cause hearing set for next Friday, but their preliminary examination is set for March 5th. Action News will certainly keep you updated.
That's crazy. You ran off the crew of Spanish dudes? I'm telling you, I thought you ran away with Nini. Yeah, his wife didn't look too good. I just never knew about this case, and I heard it from Jay. She played a piece of it talking about Nancy Grace. But like I said, I'm not a Jay supporter. But if you want to hear the whole Nancy Grace interview, Jay doesn't speak too much, and it's actually okay to listen to. Like, I couldn't listen to Clue or Be Tim, but Jay's version is pretty clean. She throws a few opinions in, but not much. And she doesn't curse. So, all right. I'm going to get off, though. I'm going to get off. But I want to thank you guys. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for listening to me rant. I feel much better now. I like ranting. And it's like my once a month rant, but I'm at the point, I don't give a fuck anymore. Like, whatever happens to her, but I just don't know what to do. I don't know how to get her to stop at all. Hey, at least the Guatemalans can have work. By the way, I'm on day 2, going on day 3 without sugar. Oh, it's not easy. Thank you, Adrian. I got to play you guys a song. Hold on, I'll pull it up. I didn't have it ready. Where is it? That's my OBS. Thank you, sweetie pie. Shit, which one was super chat? I forgot. I think it's the first one. Yeah, it was. All right. I had to figure out. She uses not StreamYards, OBS, and she had where you can post comments like on StreamYards. So I got to look up how she did that. Because I think my monthly free version is almost up.
Thank you so much for your super chat. You are amazing. Do not ever let anyone tell you that you are anything less than amazing. All donations, big and small, are appreciated greatly.
Thank you for my super chat. It's 2 gringos. They don't work with us. Hey, at least they have work. The whole world is having a hard time finding work. Mm-hmm. My dog just got up, moved, sat back down. Oh, I walked almost 2 miles today. I did good. Me and the dogs. First, I had all 3. That was a fucking nightmare. And then I gave Dayton the 2. And then me and Carmen just went walking everywhere. And I would have kept going, but my back was starting to hurt. So, but I did good. Tomorrow, for some reason, I thought today was Sunday. But tomorrow, I'll walk more. I want to do 3 miles. But the neighborhood gets boring. You can only walk in circles so much. So I think tomorrow we're going to take a substantial walk. I got to get my bike fixed too. So, but right now I got to put away like 75 fucking loads of laundry. Because Dayton doesn't put away laundry and then wonders why he has no socks. So, I'm going to hit that laundry pile. I will see you beautiful people tomorrow, unless I take the day off. I don't know, maybe. Depends how much walking I get done. But I feel better. This has been eating at me all fucking day. And finally, I just had to explode. So I did. And thank you guys for your support. Mods, thank you for an amazing job. Kelsey, I will check your email right now. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.